Game of the day, Game 7, Mavericks, Clippers. Can a home team finally win? Well, not if that guy has anything to say about it. Luka Doncic, you can't be better than he was in this series. First quarter, they're rotating defenders on him, and they can't stop him. That was Nicholas Batum. This is Rajon Rondo. And then more of the same from Terrence Mann in the second quarter. Luka had 29 points at halftime, but the Mavs were down 70-62. Third quarter, we're tied at 81, and Kawhi Leonard, who was spectacular in Game 6, would not let it get away from the Clippers this time. There's 2 of his 28. Clippers take the lead. Next possession for LA. Clippers swinging it around. Ball will eventually find Marcus Morris, and Morris made big shots in this game. He had 7 threes. A few minutes later, Clippers still up by 5. And again, it's Kawhi. And again, it winds up in the hands of Morris. Clippers finish the third on a 24-4 run to take a commanding lead, and they're feeling it. In LA, look at Steve Ballmer. He loves it. Luka, not so much. 2 minutes to go. Mavs down 10. Doncic not giving up. He averaged 35 and 10 for the series. 46 points yesterday, second most ever in a Game 7, but there was too much for the Clippers. That's Reggie Jackson. Clippers made 23s. Kawhi 28 and 10. Clippers win it 126-111. They advance to face Utah in the next round. And our friends at Caesars Sportsbook see the Jazz as slight favorites. They're currently minus 145. Our analytics, however, love Utah, giving the Jazz a 70% chance of making it to the Western Finals. Earlier, we go from Game 7 to Game 1 in the East, and Joel Embiid was back in the lineup, and he was better than ever with that torn meniscus. Sixers hosting the Hawks, but this was the Trae Young show in the first half. Look at him here, crossing up Danny Green, knocking down the 3. We're in the second quarter. The Hawks are up by 20. And it's more from Trae Young. You can't give him any room. He makes you pay. Pumped up is Trae Young. Under 40 seconds to go in the half. Hawks are up by 18. And one more time, it is Trae Young. He had 35 and 10. And Doc Rivers thinking to himself, I can't believe what we're seeing out here. But hold on, Sixers would not go away. $1:15 to go in the ball game. They're only down 7, and it's Joel Embiid. Talk about bully ball. Watch this here. There's no good matchup for that. He takes out 2 men with 1 play. Sixers within 5. Next possession. Embiid again. Wants the foul, doesn't get it, but he gets the bucket. He had 39. It's a 3-point game. Under 15 seconds to go. Hawks are up by 4. They need a steal. Oh, they get a steal. Here comes Ben Simmons, uncontested. 2-point game, 10 seconds left. They need another turnover. Can they force it? No, they can't. Hawks get it in. They make their foul shots. And ultimately, they do hold on and win. 128-124. They take Game 1 on the road despite 39 from Embiid. Trae Young and the Hawks stealing home court advantage. And so as I bring Tim Legler into the conversation here, you know, the Sixers got what they wanted. They got Embiid back. He played great. Are the Hawks now, in your mind, the team to beat in this series? Do you give them the advantage right now?
I don't know that I would go that far, but I will say I think it's a significant wake-up call for Philadelphia. I don't think Philadelphia thought that they were going to have to make the type of adjustments that they're going to have to make now going forward, because they've got such great defensive perimeter personnel. And when you go up against a Trae Young, it's going to take that. You need guys that have lateral speed. They've got to have length because of the distances that he's covering. You've got to have guys that have some relentlessness, and they've got 3 of them that are pretty good in that category. Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, Danny Green, all 3. So I think Doc Rivers coming into this was probably very focused on getting Embiid back, making sure their offense was going to run smoothly, and for the most part it did. He looked sensational. But the other end of the floor was an absolute nightmare for them in the first half. Trae Young came out, got into a rhythm. He didn't get touched very much. He was able to go where he wanted to with the basketball. I don't think they were as prepared and their senses heightened enough for what they were going to deal with. This guy can dismantle defenses, and that's what he did, and he got into a rhythm early. Now they've got to make serious adjustments with how they prioritize Trae Young at the start of Game 2. So I don't know that I'd say Atlanta now is the favorite to win this series, but I think it certainly shows you this is going to be a long, hard fight for Philly.
All right, well, ultimately, the winner will get the winner of Bucks Nets. Brooklyn will go without James Harden tonight. Let me ask you the question this way. If Harden is not able, because of the hamstring, to be a significant factor in the series, who wins?
I still think the Nets win the series, but I think now you're looking, eye to eye. Now it's more of a toss-up, and the Nets just have a game in hand. That's why I would probably favor them going forward. Because you have Kevin Durant, you have Kyrie Irving. So the offensive dynamic is going to change if James Harden's not out there, because now Kyrie Irving is going to be the main plate setter. And that's not the way they've been playing. So that's going to be different. But I just have so much faith in the greatness of Kevin Durant. And I think he's got an answer for whatever you throw at him. He's done it throughout his career. The question is, can he now dial it to a place where we saw him in Oklahoma City, where we saw him in Golden State at his best? It's been a while since we've seen that Kevin Durant. And as efficient as he's been in this team, we haven't seen him have to put him on his back and get them through tough moments. Let's see if he can do that. I believe he can. And I still think Milwaukee is going to have some problems in one-possession games with how they're going to get offense at critical times, based on who they go to. Because I think it should be Middleton or Holiday. I'm not sure they're still not married to Giannis in those situations, and I think that could be problematic for them. So I still think the Nets are in good shape, even without Harden.
Imagine being able to overcome the loss of James Harden and still be the favorite to win a playoff series. Timmy. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.